Yo, yo, what is up, artists and art fans? Thank you guys for tuning into the spot where we talk to all your favorite artists about the trade, the tools, and the tips. Can't forget the tips, y'all. I'm your host, Zim Zimma. This is episode number 90. Jesus Christ, we forgot. It should be number 93. So that's what's up. Let's go ahead and kick it off, man. Today, guys, we got a cool, awesome guest. I'm going to be honest, I don't know anything about him, so that's what the show is for, right? We're about to meet him. Today we got graffiti counterculture. In case you haven't been keeping up with the stories, make sure you guys give him a follow. His real name is Trent, so that's all we know. You know, graffiti, street art, fine art, murals, a bunch of hip-hop, and he's from Colorado, so that's what's up for all you Coloradoans, or whatever you say, you know what I mean? So that's it. That's cool. So we'll wait for our guest to come in. Meanwhile, make sure you guys are keeping up. Make sure you guys are checking out Chatting with Zim for all your artist interviews. Make sure you guys are checking out Monsters Art Clan as well. Big shout out to them, the crew. Make sure you guys are checking out Dead or Laughing and Life with Seven, or Life with Seven. 7 is life with 7. So that's his new handle now, Life with 7. He also does interviews as well. Right now, thank you everybody for tuning into the show. We got Notorious Paz, Tasmaniac, Bags for Days, Bruce, and Butthole ELC. What up? What up, Josh? How you doing, man? How you guys doing? Hopefully you guys had a great weekend as we come to closing the month. With Trent, aka Graffiti Counterculture. Hopefully he didn't forget. Let me go ahead and hey, what's up, Shades of Alyssa? How you guys doing? So how y'all doing today, folks? Let me know. Meanwhile, y'all letting me know, I'm gonna see if I can get the homie here. Make sure he didn't forget, you know what I'm saying? Because that would be really kind of dumb and bad there, you know? You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Graffiti Counterculture. There you are, bull. And I'm gonna be real with y'all. I'm gonna be real. If he don't come in, I'm not gonna wait here all day. So I'm gonna give him about 15 minutes. You know, all I want to say is, you guys have an open invitation. You guys have the power to schedule the time on your, for your whatever interview with me. You know, you guys have your own choice of time, so I cater to you guys. That being said, you know, make sure you guys are on it, man. If you guys lose your time, I'm definitely not gonna follow. Like, I'm not gonna chase you guys to be on the show. So if you guys don't want to be on the show, don't be on the show. You know what I'm saying? If you guys can't meet deadlines, but that being said, you know what I'm saying? Just got to put that out there, because not wasting my time, you're wasting everybody else's time. You know what I'm saying? But make sure you guys go back, check out Graffiti Counterculture, the homie Trent. I have no idea where he's at. Actually, let me go ahead and message him now, because there we go. Interview Alyssa. You know what? Shades of Alyssa, if you want to hop in and definitely take his spot. Okay, I see him. Now he's typing. Okay, he said he's ready, so we're about to get him on. Just keep that in mind. Cool. There we go. So let's go ahead and get Graffiti Counterculture. Let's get the homie Trent here. And that's going to be fun. Let's meet a graffiti artist from Colorado. So there he is, man of the hour. And that being said, let's go ahead. Hey, brother, I'm going to beam you up into this mothership here. And while you get into the ship, let me see. Try to find my headphones. We were, me and the homie Delanoose, for all you guys that don't know. Yo, what up?
What's up, bro? What's good?
Not much. Hey, Alyssa, we got the guest on, so that's cool, but I'll put you down for March. I need one more guest. So if you're down, I'll put you down, Alyssa.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah. What Trey, how you doing, bro?
I'm doing really, really well, yo. I'm doing really well. I feel so blessed this year. This year's been going so good so far. So yeah, pretty good, pretty good.
Sweet, sweet, man. For starters, first off, hey, bro, thanks for being on, man. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, bro. Thanks for having me on. I watch your show quite often. Like I'm on YouTube as well, and that's where I originally found you. So
Oh,
yeah, thank you
nice,
so much for having me on. It's kind of
nice,
it feels really cool.
sweet, bro. That's what's up. Hey, YouTube, hell yeah. Also, how do you want me to refer to you? You want me to just call you Trent, or?
Yeah, you can call
All
me
right,
Trent. That's fine, man.
all right, cool, cool. Well, we'll do that. So, guys, like I said, welcome everybody to the show. We got Trent, aka Graffiti Counterculture.
Yo, Hearts and Why? What up, my sister? What up, Valentine?
There you go. There you go. Hearts and Why. All the way from Colorado, man. Tell it first off, dude. Tell us a little bit about yourself and what got you into the whole scene, the whole art scene in general, not just specifically graffiti, man.
Yeah, well, originally I'm from Panama, where the canal is, over by Colombia.
A word.
I was born over there. There was still like a dictatorship over there, so I ended up moving to America when I was like 9.
Oh,
I ended up in the foster care system around that time, and stayed in the foster care system until I was about 18. While I was in the foster care system, though, like I had a lot of time, like in my room. You know what I mean? Like you get caught talking Spanish, you're like in your room for a week, or just a lot of stuff like that. So while I was in there, I didn't have like a lot of money or anything like that. So I would try to figure out ways to like make art or just kind of be creative. So I found like some duct tape and I found like some paper and I just kind of like covered the back with duct tape and started drawing on it.
word.
Then I cut it out and then I would just be able to like throw it up real fast in like 5 seconds. And I would never get caught by doing it. And it just stuck with me forever. And it just kind of like grew in more and more and became a bigger thing. But originally, like I was not an artist at all. Like being like a public like artist that like has like a profile or anything like that is a very new thing to me. Like I've only been doing that for maybe like a few years. Before
Mm,
that, I was mostly just playing in punk bands and like rapping and stuff like that. But I started spray painting like a lot of dumpsters and stuff like that, and doing like dumpster murals, and people really liked them and gravitated toward them. So then I just kind of ran with it after that, and yeah, that's it, you know.
yeah, yeah. No, that's pretty cool, man. Around what time did you start like the whole writing on the trash cans and this whole hip hop graffiti scene? Like, when did that come into play?
I mean, like that was like always the thing. Like I was always like writing my name on things and like cutting out stencils with Biggie and like throwing them up or like Prince or something like that. It's just honestly, I never realized it was important or something. Like
Mm,
I was doing it forever and nobody really cared. Like I lived in a town called Minot, North Dakota, and like they have like an art scene there. They have like a lot of artists there, but I was like a street kid, so they never really looked at me as an artist. So I was like doing these things, and no one really cared or noticed. But it seemed like once I like made a profile and it kind of went more public, it's like I kind of got more noticed in New York before I got noticed anywhere else, and that's kind of what blew things up. So I mean, I'd say I was doing it forever, but it didn't really start blowing up until like maybe 4 or 5 years ago.
okay,
Yeah,
that's pretty dope.
yeah. It's such a blessing, yo. Like I've met so many really great people. Like it's such a blessing, yo. For real. Like it's crazy. I'll get messages every once in a while from people that are just like, hey, I really like your art. I've been real depressed lately, man. I feel like killing myself because my girl left me. And I'm just like, bro, like, yo, and you talk to them. If I
Yeah.
wasn't doing art, I'd never be able to talk to people in these types of situations or meet a lot of these people. So it's a blessing, bro. It's a blessing.
No word. I definitely know how you feel, man. Oh man, what you puffing on there, bro? I gotta ask.
Oh, this is actually some 3 OG live resin. Live resin, yeah, bro. It's super good. It's really, really good. We all be
Yeah.
working at like I work at like a grow over here in Colorado, so I
Okay.
just be like growing weed all day. A lot of my people grow weed out here too, so
Fuck
it's
it.
all over. What are you smoking on, bro?
It's some limoncello. Yeah.
You're a sophisticated man.
Oh, with the pinky up. Ah, fucking Trent, you crazy, bro. It's dope. Hey, man. Also, let us know. Is there any other social media besides Instagram and YouTube where these guys can find you?
Yeah, I have a website. It's sold out right now. It sold out really fast after I put it up. So there's not a whole lot on there, but you can still see everything on there. And I'm going to have it stocked up again soon. But it's www.graffiticounterculture.com. That's my website. You can get like art there, T-shirts, sticker packs. Um,
Sweet.
I have my YouTube, which is just YouTube graffiti counterculture, where I do like a lot of tutorials showing people how to like spray paint shit and all that. Um, it's mostly like an outlet to show kids that grew up like me, like a little bit more poor, how they can kind of go in their closet, get old trash clothes, and then like spray paint Biggie Smalls on it. Still go
Oh
to
yeah.
school with some pride. You know what I mean? Because that shit is hard. It's the little things when you're young.
Yeah. Word. Word. Uh, back to the whole art scene while you were growing up, man. You know, for me, it was a bunch of influences. You know, either cartoons or other. For me, since I like comics, it was comic book artists. Um, for you, did you just start drawing just out of nowhere, or did something kind of influence you to kind of like, hey, maybe I could draw this here?
Well, so like in the foster care system, what would go around between a lot of the kids was like these old school like graffiti magazines, like old school graffiti magazines.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so for me, like I honestly didn't have a lot of influences in the art scene. I really just didn't. Like I didn't grow up an art person. Like I was into street art, but like as far as like highbrow art, I don't know much about it. But
All right.
probably my biggest influence ever is Sen One from New York. Sen One, he's probably the dopest graffiti artist, and he's been an inspiration my whole life. And it's crazy because I actually talk to him now. Like we actually are friends, and we like chat each other up. I'll send him art sometimes. He's been
Word.
just like a really good a good person to know, and he kind of guides me in a lot of ways. Like it's just a blessing. Send one for sure. But I really like cartoon art. Definitely was an influence, but the MF Doom, like the hip hop comic book realm, like this whole like thing, really influenced me. Like
Ah,
this
okay. Yeah.
idea that you could kind of like create your own alter ego, and fuck it, you can create five alter egos and they can all fight each other. You know what I mean? Like you
Yeah.
can
Yeah.
create a
Yeah.
whole concept. And that was my biggest influence, was more of like a whole conceptual thing, like people that could create a culture, and that kind of is part of my name, is the graffiti counterculture. Like I've always was influenced by people that can create a culture themselves. Like a wall is a wall, but if Sen One paints on that wall, you want to sit in front of that wall and take pictures in front of it. Like that is creating a culture. Like a wall is a wall until Sen One touches it. Then it's a part of culture. It's a part of history. Like that to me is just like the historical references and things. Really is what touches me the most, probably.
No, that's dope, man, and that kind of explains. Because I always ask, man, I love knowing about the handles. You know what I mean? The graffiti counterculture handle. You know what I mean? The name.
Yeah.
So that's pretty dope. I could definitely see where that kind of originated from. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, I mean, it comes from a lot of things because, like, even to this day, like, I get a lot of people, because um, my thing, like, I love doing like big murals, but I will make like a 6 by 6 foot page of duct tape that is duct tape on both sides, and I'll draw Biggie Smalls on it, and I'll cut it out. That way, I can do a mural in like 15 minutes by myself, and it's sick. But it gets under some people's skins. You know what I mean? Like some people are like, oh well, you're using a stencil, so it's not really graffiti, or yeah, exactly like that. So it's not really graffiti or this or that, and it's like So I went with the name graffiti counterculture because I feel like I'm a culture that runs counter to what graffiti has been for a long time. I'll make a stencil and use it. I would just do whatever I want. Like I'm not really into calling other people toys and shit like that. Because in reality, like anyone that's just getting into it is a toy, bro.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, that's true.
if you just got into it, you're a toy. Yeah, that's my newest joint right there. That's my newest joint.
That's fire right there, man.
Yeah, you like that? Thank you,
I
bro.
like
Thank
that.
you.
I like the colors, bro. I love that shit.
Yeah, I was like thinking about what it would be like if I was from like the Middle East or something like that. Like what my art would look like then. You know, like I have no clue what it would look like, obviously, but it was just like an attempt at like a guess of what maybe my art would look like if I was from the Middle East.
No
Uh,
word, hell yeah.
yeah, yeah,
No, you definitely caught that, bro. Not just the symbol there, you know, the woman, but they're very into those very vibrant colors. You know what I mean? So
yeah, yeah. Well,
yeah, yeah, dude.
I did this thing like I think about a lot with paintings where it's like you have you might start with like blue and red or something like that, but then I might want to use like gold and white and silver or something. Those colors don't mix, so you got to build a bridge between like the original colors and the colors you want to use. You know what I mean? So like instead of using gold, I would probably use brown. Then I would use brown to like bridge the gold between the red. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah, word,
Without
word.
that brown, that shit don't make sense. It's like these bridges, like to me, colors are the same thing as people. Like it's all situational. Gray is white if it's next to black. You know what I mean? Like it's all situational. It all depends. That's why I use so much color in my stuff.
Cool, man. And yeah, yeah, that's what's up, dude. And yeah, your stuff is very, very vibrant, man. Here's another dope piece, Catwoman. Fuck yeah, for all you DC fans out there.
Oh, Lord. That's for my homegirl, Kitten Chronicles. Like they hit me up and was like, "Yo, I really want that painting, bro." And I was like, "All right." So yeah, yeah, yeah. That was definitely for my homegirl.
Yeah,
And you got it all up there, bro.
I'm
A whole
telling you, man.
history.
Yeah, just some work, showcase that work, man. You know what I'm saying? For
Yeah,
you Latinos out there,
yeah, right. Te
todos
lo juro, oye.
hispanos, right, right. Man, even got Prince up in this motherfucker right here. Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, like I mean, any piece I do, like I always start with a drawing, but I always end with a stencil because then I can always recreate it. It just never ends. Um, it's a nice way to like kind of build progression pieces, you know, where you start with one piece and then you watch it progress into something crazier.
Word.
Yo, I need to give a shout out to my homie, the box cutter though from Minot. I seen him up in here and shit. So what up, homie?
The box cutter, shout out,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, Macophilia, the bro.
That's
I
what's
know
up.
that dude forever. I went to high school with. I played in a band with that dude when I was in like sixth grade. We started a punk band.
Man, that's interesting. We'll get to that, dude. We'll definitely get to that, man. You know what? Let's actually let's do a little quick fast blast right now, man. I'm gonna ask you a series of questions, really quick answers. You know what I'm saying? So let's go.
All right, all
And
right.
this is all with you. This is so we're gonna know more about you really quick.
Okay.
Favorite food.
Favorite food is probably pizza.
Could it be more specific or
Uh,
any type of pizza in general?
Pepperoni pizza with mushrooms on it. Probably from Pizza Luce in Minneapolis. My favorite.
Ah, there you go. Favorite type of music.
Favorite type of music is probably punk rock, but I'm a huge hip hop head too, so I don't know.
All right, all right. Favorite car.
Favorite car is probably the 1985 Impala Emerald Green. Let me get some three-wheel motion on that bitch, please.
Oh shit! Even got the color down.
Yeah,
Hell yeah!
it's the one from Ice Cube. It was a good day, bro.
Yeah, yeah. Fuck yeah! Classic right there. Classic whip. Uh, let's just go ahead and ask it. Fuck it. Favorite color.
Favorite color is probably brown.
Brown. Nice. Favorite artist. It could be you said one already, but it could be him or it could be somebody else.
My favorite artist is probably going to be San One. To be honest, it's probably going to be San One.
Okay.
But you know what? MF Doom actually, because MF Doom, people don't even really know that that fool. He was an artist. He read comic books and he did graffiti. Um, that dude was fire. So either Sen One or MF Doom. They're both from New York.
All right. You believe in ghosts?
I do.
You believe in UFOs?
I do.
Have you ever seen one or the other?
I think I've seen a ghost before.
Ooh, I would like to know more about that. And last off, if you were an element, earth, wind, water, or fire, which one would best relate to you?
All right, this is where I'm gonna be honest, yo. It's kind of embarrassing, but I go with water because like my hands fucking sweat sometimes, and I hate it, and like it'll never stop. I'm probably water, bro. I'm probably water.
Probably water. Nice. That's what's up. Let's go. Let's save that for a little later. We got a question in from the homie Seven. We'll definitely get a little later when we open up the show a little bit. But
Word. What up, Seven? What up?
Good question. Good question. Yeah, and for everybody viewing right now, thank you guys for hopping on and joining us with Trent, aka Graffiti Counterculture. Make sure you guys check him out, not just here on Instagram, but also check out his YouTube channel, Graffiti Counterculture for the YouTube. Trent.
Yeah. Graffiti counterculture. Yep.
And same handle for his shop. So www.graffiticounterculture.com. Make sure you guys go check that out. Check out the merch. Get yourself some sticker packs and whatnot. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Check out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Make sure you also checking out and live with Seven, the homie. Not only did I mention him at the bottom of the hour, but he's here now. So give him a follow. Go check out his IGTV. Check out his artwork and all the other interviews. Part of the Mac family as well.
I'm gonna check out Seven as well. When we get off here, I'm gonna check out Seven, bro. That dude seems fire, for real.
Yeah, check him out, dude. Definitely part of the squad. So he also does interviews like this. If you ever want more, just
Yeah, absolutely.
yeah. Well, what's that word I'm looking for here, man? Shit, marijuana affects the brain. You know what I mean? Exposure. There you go. That's the word.
There it is.
Yeah, there it is. If you ever need more exposure, definitely hit up Live with Seven. So.
Word. Yeah, I'll do that. I definitely will.
Cool, man. So water, huh?
That's me.
And MF Doom, man, rest in peace, dude. For real. So.
Yeah, that really hit me hard, man. Like, I never really had a father figure, so I always looked at these rappers as like a real thing. A lot of my stencils are like these rappers that just meant so much to me, bro. Like, MF hit me so hard, bro. Like, I'm probably working on my 4th episode of my YouTube channel just doing MF Doom art. Like, damn, that's just so sad, bro.
And
that's so sad.
And tell us about that, man. Tell the viewers about the videos and what you do on right here on YouTube.
Well, like the videos in general on YouTube.
Yeah, the ones you're talking about where you show them and stuff and.
Oh, word. Yeah, well, so we're doing like a big tribute to MF Doom right now. So the first episode we did was basically like I cut a stencil of them and I made a bunch of MF Doom slaps. After that, I made a giant MF Doom painting. I also made an MF Doom hoodie, and then now I've got. Oh damn, that's some crazy subscriptions, huh?
Yeah, dude, I was just seeing
wild.
that. I had to point that out.
Word. But the next one I'm going to do, though, is going to be like a dumpster mural of MF Doom. I'm just waiting for the weather to get a little better so I can go out and do something on the dumpster.
Word. So there you go, guys.
Yeah, but the channel's been up for about a year now. And it's been going really well. Like, it's just a blessing, really. Like, I don't quite understand how it worked out so well, but yeah, it's been growing real quick.
Word, man. Now, as an artist and opening up your YouTube channel, man, you got any advice that you could give to other viewers who maybe want to open up something like
Absolutely.
that? I know.
Yeah,
Well,
absolutely. The best advice I could give is to not be too hard on yourself and to stick with it. If you look at a lot of these really big YouTube people, like for example, Corey Kenshin, he's like this dude that plays video games. Um, he's been up for 11 years. He's got 12 million viewers now, but for years, for the first 5 years, he only had maybe 100. And the only reason why he was successful with it was because he stuck with it. So I just say to be true to yourself, to not follow this thing that a lot of people do that aren't successful, where they watch everybody else's channel and then they go, all right, I'm going to do what they did because they're successful. And it don't work out that way. You need to be true to yourself. You need to stick with it. If you're not great at it at first, it's okay. You'll get better, and people will like to watch that progression as well. So
yeah.
just be true to yourself and stick with it sincerely, and you will get there. You will definitely get there.
Hell yeah, dude. There you go. Like I always say, trust the process, man. You know, that's the homie graffiti counterculture, man.
That's right.
Stick with it, y'all. That's what it's about, man. Consistency, bro. You know what I mean?
That's right. I mean, and
Uh,
it also will. I mean, it will help you in so many ways. It will help you grow as an individual as well. Like just having that patience with yourself, knowing that I'm not the best right now, but if you watch some of the videos I made at first, some of the dumpster murals I did, they weren't the best. I mean, it was still cool, and I was still taking a chance going out there and doing the thing, but they weren't the best. They're a lot better now. But I would have never got to now if I wouldn't have stuck with it through the bullshit in the beginning.
yeah, yeah. Now, when it comes to your art, brother, do you simply do lone wolf, or do you take commissions from time to time? Do you do that as well, or?
Nah, bro. Well, I do take I take commissions like pretty often. Like people like asking me to paint for them or something like that.
Mm,
I do a lot of that, But as
okay.
far as like the channel goes, that was all like lone wolf. That was just me and my girl, really. Like, she like would film me painting, and then she would like uh, edit it for me, and I would just like cut the stencil and spray it and all that type of stuff. And we just kind of did it two person show, really, is the whole thing.
Yeah, yeah,
All
but
the music that we use is all like rappers that I know personally from like the area, or from
dope.
just friends that I know that rap and shit.
Yeah, that's what's up, dude.
Yeah, you can put that shit together real
So
easy. It's within our reach.
yeah, word, word. I agree. So you do if somebody wants a piece, hey man, I got this cool vision. Can you rock this? You'll definitely accept.
Absolutely. Yeah, yeah. I do that a lot. People will pay me to do commissions, or they'll pay me to like go out to their spot and like spray paint their wall, or
Yeah,
I'm gonna be doing like a radio station in Denver sometime next week. So yeah, yeah, definitely. I love doing
nice,
that, bro. That's a good thing.
dope, man. That's definitely dope, dude. Always working. Full time or are you a part time artist?
Um, I don't know, what does that mean?
Um, so what I mean by that is I've spoken to a lot of artists who have a 9 to 5. Some of their careers are being an art teacher. Some work, in other places that have nothing to do with art. So they would be what I refer to as a part-time artist. They can't be a full-time artist all day because they have this job. And then you got full-time artists, which they pretty much live off of their art. These are the type of artists who do art all day, 24/7. So do you
Word.
have another?
Well, yeah, I have another job. I have like a day job where
Okay,
I
okay.
mean,
So you're.
it's hard to describe because like I grow weed. You know what I mean?
Mm,
Like it's something I would do anyways. So I don't know. Like I grow weed 8 hours a day, and then everything after that is mostly just like painting.
the word.
So yeah. I guess I'm a part-time artist and
Yeah,
part-time
yeah.
weed grower, I
No, that's dope, dude. Literally. Yeah, you know what I'm
guess.
saying?
Right?
That's literally dope.
I'll send you some pictures, bro. When we get
Man,
off of
dude,
here, I'll send you some pictures in the DM.
man, that's not what I want you to send me, man.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
know,
I got you. We'll talk. We'll talk.
could snip a couple of them, you know, and then that's it. That's all I'm
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
say.
Oh, yeah.
It's legal
Got
where
you.
I'm at. I'm in Chicago, so got no issues there. No, that
Same,
okay. That's
bro.
dope. That
It's recreationally legal over here, bro. So we
yeah,
good.
yeah,
Yeah.
here too. So
Oh,
I'm
oh,
yeah, yeah, in
got you.
Illinois, in
Oh, okay. I
Illinois.
got you, homie. I got you.
Ooh, I like the sound of that. I ain't gonna pass that up. Um, man, what motivates you, bro? What motivates you? What constantly keeps
Um,
that fire burning? And
honestly, like for me, um, what keeps me going is a few things, really. Like, my past keeps me going because I have this thing inside of me where I really want to prove myself or something to like, I don't know, like the world or, the people that were in foster care with me. I dealt with like a lot of like abuse and shit. So like, I would really like to, most people didn't even think I'd graduate high school. So I would like to prove myself to be something more than just like a foster kid. But also, like in all honesty, like God keeps me going, bro. Um,
amen.
like in the biggest way, I've been sober. I was a heroin addict for a long time. I've been clean for 3 years, so a
Congrats,
big
bro.
part of that
Hell
was
yeah.
God. So I feel very blessed for that. It keeps me going though on a daily basis. It's a challenge, so definitely.
No word, man. Yeah, and you know that sound it might sound funny, but shout out to God, man. You know,
Yeah, right. Big up to
yeah, dude,
God for real.
for real, man. You know, amen, man, to that, man.
Wait, big up to God.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Word up, man. What are some of your major art goals, man, that you would like to achieve in your lifetime, man? Uh oh. Can anybody hear me? Or can anybody hear him? Well, I think we lost Trent. Oh, here we go. There we go. Hello, hello. All right. I kind of okay. Here we go. Now you're back. I think. Trent, you there, bro?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Awesome, awesome. All right, cool. I don't know what the hell happened, but let's keep going, man.
Word, word,
I
word.
asked art goals, man. Is there any big art goals that you want to accomplish, man, in your lifetime?
In my lifetime, yeah, man. I really want to get up to New York, and I really want to have an art show in New York, bro. That's just been a dream of mine my whole life. I would also like to have like my own brand, where I could make like dope clothes with like my
Okay.
whole brand on it or something. That would be a big goal. But honestly, my biggest goal would probably be to get successful so I could get myself in a position where I can actually like do something charitable to help younger kids that are can't afford school lunches. Like if I could be successful enough to pay for kids' school lunches so their parents don't have to pay for their lunch every day, or being able to supply kids with school supplies or clothes, stuff like that. Like that's really my biggest vision is there. So most of the stuff I do to try to like get myself ahead is mostly to try and uh, get myself in a position where I can actually help people, bro. Because I still feel like stuck in my childhood in a lot of ways. So I,
Mm-hmm.
I just want to help the best I can.
Yeah, man. Well, brother, here at chatting with Zim, you know, use me as a source, man. If you ever need anything, just tag me in it, and I'll repost. You know, um,
I
and whatever,
appreciate that.
however I can help, I'll help out, man. You know what I mean?
I
I
love
gotta
it.
give
I
back,
love
man.
it.
It's something. It's a passion of mine. Artist, you guys are my favorite, man. You guys keep me motivated. So, you know, if I can help back,
I appreciate that for
yeah,
real.
Yeah, dude, there's a lot of talent out there, bro. You know what I mean? And
It's hard.
oh yeah, it's definitely hard, bro. But you know,
It's hard, bro. Like there was a time where I sincerely I thought I was dope. There was a time before I got on Instagram where I sincerely thought I was dope, bro. Then I got on Instagram and it set me straight pretty quick.
I
There's
don't know.
some really really amazing, talented artists that are just doing shit that are just so out of the box that I never even thought of. I
Yeah.
love it. It's so inspirational. I love it. It's great.
No, yeah, man, and it's something you know. It's a big belief of mine. I don't mind. I might not say it a lot, but you'll never know who you're gonna inspire, bro. You know what I mean? You don't know if somebody, the next
Oh yeah, you
Picasso, is
never
gonna come
know.
and get inspired from you, and you know what I'm saying.
For sure. And
So
like you don't know who's gonna blow up. Like there's so much talent out here that anybody can blow up. Like for all I know, like you could blow up. The person right next to me can blow up like crazy big. Because there's just so much talent out there, so many people deserving of it. It's crazy though, because it feels like a lot of the people that get real famous aren't really that good. So strange.
you know what? Sometimes I agree with you, man. I agree. And here we go. You hear me? It looks a little choppy on the on your side. Hopefully, you're with me here. There we go. Hello, hello. Can anybody hear me? I always get these little damn hiccups here, man. I gotta work on that. All right. I think it's got to be a loading issue. You got to load it back up. But for now, guys, while it loads and everything gets back to normal, make sure you check out Graffiti Counterculture. Check them out here on Instagram. Find them on YouTube, Graffiti Counterculture. Here on Instagram is graffiti underscore counter underscore culture. And then for his YouTube and definitely his shop, it's just one word, Graffiti Counterculture. It looks like we lost Trent, man, but we'll have him back on. Hopefully it wasn't his phone, but let's keep it sailing, right? So yeah, man, that's definitely dope right now. As soon as he comes back, we're definitely gonna get into the tools, man. I'm curious to know what type of tools he uses, you know, what brands and stuff like that. Maybe it could help you guys out in case you guys are wanting to learn or a little bit more about these brands. You know what I'm saying? And what these artists use. Yeah, we got you back on, bro.
I'm so sorry. I don't know what's going on. I live in like a really shitty neighborhood, so it's probably the Wi-Fi over here. I bet.
Man, it might be on my end, bro, but at the end of the day, you're back. That's all that matters, bro.
True. It's true.
Uh, you know, be it's there. I'm a little. Don't smoke while you're interviewing, guys.
Or do. I'm doing fine. I love this shit.
And okay, so we're a little bit beyond the half point part, so let's go ahead and bring in some of the tools, man. It's a segment I call Josh's Tools. If you have some nearby that you could share, cool. If not, we could just talk about it. You know
No,
what I'm saying?
absolutely. So right here is that's like a lot of my spray paint. Um, a lot of more spray paint. But so this is the stuff I really like right here is the grog. It's like the replacement paint. It's the grog full metal paint, bro. Like this stuff is so great. But here, let me just grab a few things. All right. So first off, my favorite
Yeah, yeah.
is the on the go. Uh, it's like a calligraphy marker.
I had
It's the
those.
it's the best marker, bro. Like sincerely, like you just watch how this thing writes. It's just incredible. It has like these beautiful lines. It's really easy to do calligraphy work with it. Um, the Crink mop, the Crink black mop. That's my favorite for thick lines. You get the real good drip. Something that people I think underestimate is like the varnish when you're like painting or even when you do street work.
Mm-hmm.
Varnishing it makes it look real dope and shiny. But if you get this stuff right here, I found it's like a glitter hologram varnish from
Wow.
Montana. Especially when you have a painting that has like a lot of black in it, bro. Like it gives it like this kind of shimmery look. Like when you flip it around and look at it, it just like gives it dimension. It's beautiful, especially for like street work, because the closer you walk to it, it changes its dimension naturally. It's just beautiful.
Word. Hell yeah.
Other than that, I would say like my favorite thing to do is I go to I make lots of money this way, especially I go to a thrift store and I'll buy them out of all their paintings. They're big paintings,
Mm.
um, and I'll just paint over them. And that's like the best thing to do because people will pay like $400 a painting for a painting that's like that nice. You can get it at the thrift store for like $5, so it works out pretty well. It's a good tip.
Yeah, word. Definitely, I definitely hear that. That's a good one, man. Going out there and reusing their canvases. Never
Yeah,
thought of that.
yeah,
That's badass.
yeah. That's actually like the best idea I've ever had. Like I probably made the most money off that idea, like thousands and thousands of dollars off of that idea straight up.
Word. Everybody's gonna be rushing tomorrow
Yeah,
in the morning to the nearest.
I hope so. I hope
Yeah,
so because it's
hopefully.
the trick. That's the trick right there, bro. Like that's where you make your money, really, right there.
Yeah, yeah. If you get, I've heard if you get a nice frame on some good art, man, you can sell that. You know, definitely sell that.
Yeah, I find that it's really simple. Like I really didn't get taken very serious as an artist until I started doing large scale paintings. It seemed like the bigger my paintings got, the more people took me serious. Like all of a sudden, I was like this real artist. I was making these like stencils that was the size of a page, and people really liked them, and people would buy them, and people were like, "Yo, this is dope." But when the first like 6 by 6 foot stencil I made and painted, the very first one, and I posted it, people were like, looked at me legitimately all of a sudden, and like I went up like a couple thousand subscribers, like just off of that. It just goes to
Yeah,
show
word.
that sometimes it's just like the scale of what you're doing, not even like what you're doing.
Cool, cool. That makes sense. And to close up the little segment with your paints, man, is there I don't know if you could hear me. I know my
Yeah, I
screen
can hear
froze, but all right, cool. My screen.
because
You
my phone is all right.
action. Once again, we dropped, man. Many apologize. I have no idea what is going on, but I know we could get them back. We could get them back, y'all. We could get them back. Once again, I'm gonna use this time. Make sure you guys are checking out Chatting with Zem. Make sure you guys are following me not just here, but I'm also on TikTok. So if you guys are TikTokers, definitely go. Give me a follow out there, and don't forget Second City stickers, guys. Order your stickers if you guys are artists. Check us out. Go follow us, Second City Stickers, here on Instagram and everywhere else. So give us a follow. Check out our stuff. Check out the page. And today we're talking with our guest, Trent, aka Graffiti Counterculture. Oh, there it goes. Yes, Zordon. Oh my God, the Power Rangers need me. I will go after the show. The world could wait just a little bit, right? Man, and hopefully the homie could come back. Graffiti Counter, having a good time with him, man. Great blast. A lot of different questions I still gotta ask him. but really, really cool homie, man. If anything, I'm probably gonna open up the show. That way, I could get some of your questions as well. And yeah, let's see what's going on. Make sure to check out Monsters Art Clan. The homies, make sure you guys go following them. Check out my little bro as well, Delanoose. One word, Delanoose, Delanoose. Make sure you guys are following him as well. And yeah, make sure also, if you guys are wondering, I got the pin up here. That's the homie Tasmaniac on the move 562. Get your pins, order your pins there, and you could also order your pins from Desalasi, Dizzy from Monsters Art Clan. They also be rocking. She also rocks pins as well. So get your orders in, guys. Get your pins. Forget the rest. Forget the mules out there. You know, help support your local artist. For artists, by artists. Back to y'all. You know what I mean? So the homie seems like he's not getting back on. But we shall wait. We shall wait. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the show. I know today or last week we had our analytics guru, Art by Ivan Sandoval, came on the show. So if you guys like that, make sure you guys check out the last show on the IGTV, the last episode. Check out the first 30 minutes. Definitely some informative stuff. He's not going to be with us today. That's why I didn't start it a little extra early. And I really want to hear from you, see if you guys really like that idea. If you guys do, then we'll definitely try to make them a consistent part of the show. You know what I'm saying? But definitely go check out episode number 92 with guest artist Danomite139. It was the first 30 minutes of the show prior to having our guest on. And definitely broke it down, how to help with the analytics and all that stuff from the IGTV, you know, or the Instagram itself. You know what I mean? So yeah, go check that out. Shout out to Art by Ivan Sandoval as well. Check him out. Check out his shop, and everything else is in his bio. All the links and everything. You know what I mean? So graffiti counterculture. There you go. Also, con artist, graphic design, and the homie Jay just drawn. I got to give them a big shout out too, because they be doing their lives as well. Awesome, awesome artwork. Some goofy, goofy cats, man. My homie con artist, brother. He's really funny when it comes down to some of his videos and reels that he be doing, man. I gotta love that. So check him out, Jay Strong, con artist, graphic design. Check out the IGTV, and you'll definitely get some cool live with artists if you guys want to just draw. You know what I mean? Yeah, it looks like either graffiti counter. I have no idea. I have really no idea what happened. He just dropped out. So I'm hoping he could get back on. If he can't, then we'll probably get on sometime later in the future. You know what I'm saying? Cool cat, man. Honestly, yeah, cool cat, man. Seems like one of them dudes you just want to drink a beer, smoke a J with. You know what I mean? Spark a bow, whatever. Seems a cat I would pass the beat to. Let's put it that way. But besides that, guys, I mean, you guys want to ask some questions? Definitely, the room is live. Definitely go ahead and ask your questions either about me or the guest, and I could try to answer it accordingly if it's about the guest. Let's see if he's still on here. I don't think Graffiti Counter came back on into the stream, did he? I don't see him. Yeah, I definitely don't see him on here. Send him a message. So we'll see. And I know we got a question from Live with Seven, so definitely as soon as he hops back in, we'll open up the room. That way y'all could go ahead and ask some questions as well as some that I have, man. A very interesting cat, man. Hopefully you guys are digging him. Graffiti Counterculture. Pretty awesome work as well. So give him a follow and go subscribe. Go subscribe to his YouTube channel. And while you're there, make sure you guys are subscribing as well to Chatting with Zim. It may not be the 666 followers, but I'm getting there. You know what I mean? Ooh, Live with Seven wants to be on the show. Man, we could work that out, brother. Well, we'll talk after the show. Yeah. That's pretty much it. I don't know if he's going to hop back in, man. I don't mind finishing this earlier than usual. You know what I mean? But, yeah, guys, once again, thank you guys as well for joining. I know I don't say this as much as I would like to, but it's because of you guys that I keep going, and you guys help keep me afloat. So much appreciated to anyone who's watching now or later in the future. If you guys are just hearing my voice and can't really watch at the time, then I highly appreciate you and thank you very much. Definitely make sure you guys check out the rest of the interviews while you draw. You know what I mean? Get your coffee ready. Get your whatever you want to drink ready. You know, get your supplies ready and definitely go to town while you hear some interviews. Some great guests, some great tips. I know we were talking about the materials, so that's pretty cool. Talking about the Montanas. I'm actually interested in that hologram one. I'm gonna do a little bit more research on that and check that out. If we got any graffiti heads in the room, definitely put in some fire emojis in this motherfucker. You know what I mean? Let me know how many of you guys are into graffiti and stuff. We'll see if we can gauge the room that way. Y'all know what I mean? So at the time, I definitely see that he is active. Yeah. Yeah, so I know he's on. I see that he's on, but I don't know why he hasn't hopped back in, man. Maybe he's having some troubles there. But whatever it is, let me ask him one more question. So there we go. Let's see if it's possible for him to hop back in. That's how it is, guys. Once again, sorry to sound like a broken record, but we got to do this. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you guys are following me here. Oh, he's seen it. Okay, cool. So now he's typing. And let's see. Yes, he's hopping back in, y'all. Don't despair. Don't go away. Don't touch. Don't hit that little X in the corner. I see y'all. I see ya. Y'all don't want to hear that. Cool. We're gonna go ahead and roll with it. Ha! And here we are. He's definitely gonna hop back on. Just confirmed it with. So thank you once again to everybody tuning in. Right now, my brother. Hey, what up, big bro? How you doing, brother? There he is once again with Trent. Let's get him back on. Hopefully we don't get this again, and we can keep it going just a little bit longer than usual. You know what I mean? It's a nice little hiccup, but it happens. That's show business. Uh-oh.
Yo,
Hey, Trent, you hear me?
I hear you, sir. What's up?
I definitely hear you, but I don't see you.
Oh, really?
Yeah, how about the rest of you people? Can the rest of you guys at least hear him? Because if you could hear him, we could make it happen.
Let's see.
Yeah, yeah. If anybody could hear me and Trent, hey Trent, say hi.
Hello, hello.
There he
What's
is.
good?
Let me see some emojis, some hearts, or anything. A
Let me
confirmation
see if
that y'all
I
could hear
hear
me.
him. Oh, they see and hear me. I
They see
feel
you
like I
and
look
they
so
hear you.
shiny. I look shiny.
Man, well,
Yeah,
I don't see you, dude. I really don't. But I could hear you, and that's good enough for me, brother.
that works for me too.
Oh, the people say they see you and they hear you, so I can't see you, but let's do it anyway. Let's keep going.
All right.
Cool. Sweet. So unfortunately, I won't be able to see anything that you show. All right, but the viewers can. So I'm cool. I'm good with that. All right, we left off with the you were showing us about the Montana, the hologram. Is there any products that you used and probably don't recommend to anybody else?
Um, I probably would say that I would stay away from like the dollar spray paints.
Mm.
Um, but that's really well. You know what? The Art Primo mops. I don't really care for the ink in them, and they only fill them halfway. So like, I haven't really been a fan of those. I do like their store overall. I don't like their mops. Um, but what I do really recommend is making your stencils out of duct tape because they will last forever.
Nice. That's a good one.
Yeah, I actually got some stencils with me. It's
And you
all
could
made out of duct.
yeah, definitely show them off if you can. I know the people could see,
Yeah.
but I can't.
So this one right here is Prince. That's one I send out a lot. This one is a duct tape Tupac Shakur right there. Let's see what else we got. Oh, here's our new one I just did. That's MF Doom, uh, stencil. So
All I'm
let's
gonna say
see.
is it looks dope because your work is awesome. So it's got to look dope.
Yeah, well, it's like all reversed, and it just looks like it's made out of duct tape. It don't really look that good until you spray it out or whatever. It's one of my favorite ones. That's my Biggie Smalls. I'm sure like the homegirl Hearts and White is familiar with all these because I send her lots of sticker packs like all the time. We're actually planning on doing like a guerrilla art show in one of the alleyways in New York on March 27th. I believe is the date. I'm sending her up some art on slaps, and we're doing a two-person art show, guerrilla style. I think probably in Freeman's Alley out in New York, but yeah, somewhere out there. I'm pretty stoked about it.
Cool, cool. Now, right now, I want to open up the room to anybody else who has questions, and we could take questions while I ask you some of the questions we got going on, man.
Word.
So when it comes to your art process, man, what's your favorite part of the process?
Um, Honestly, like my favorite part of the process is probably cutting the stencil, just because like to me it's very meditative. Like I'll spend probably a good like 24 hours to 48 hours on any given stencil. Especially like the bigger ones. So I just like sit there and I get into the mode and just meditate, get real deep into it. Um, I truly believe like anything you do with patience is like blessed. Um, so I just take my time with it. I also like I'm not. I also do like I don't just do stencils. Like I'll go out and do like a lot of lettering pieces, and I like to do calligraphy. So
Yeah.
I'll go out and do a lot of that. But I've never been the kind of person that does a sketch first. Like I just go out there and kill a wall, and that's it. Like I don't really like sketch it out and look at a sketch and reference it or nothing.
What's your favorite style of art?
My favorite style of art is probably I love comic book art is probably one of my favorites. But my favorite of all is probably calligraphy. Absolutely my favorite. a study in patience and lines, and like how beautiful can you
Nice.
make something just using lines? It's so like simplistic, but it's so hard. Like you can watch somebody use a calligraphy cap or marker, and it
Hmm.
looks easy, but you try to do it, and it's so
Oh yeah,
hard.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
I hear that. For challenges, when it comes to like challenging yourself, how do you go about that? You know, growing
Um,
as an artist.
well, for me, it's always a lot of stuff has always been a challenge. Like I've never had an art studio ever in my life. So I've always my studio has always been just kind of going out. I can't really spray paint a lot in my apartment, so I'll like go and hit a dumpster. That's always my favorite part of the process, though, is the adrenaline. You find a dumpster, you make a plan, you go hit the dumpster, and you have to like make something beautiful. You got 20 minutes or until the cops come. I don't know. I love that part of the process right there. Is my favorite.
Art by Grandale 98. Shout out to the homie. He's asking, what is your favorite comic character?
Uh, it's probably going to sound like super cheesy, but like since I was a kid, like my favorite has always been Wolverine.
Ah, great choice.
Wolverine is the man, bro. I love Wolverine.
Great choice, dude. And the homie live with seven. You know, this is great. A great segue here. He asked, everyone has a favorite superhero. Do you have a favorite super villain?
Yeah, I do. Honestly, like Magneto was always my favorite because he was very intellectual. Like his whole battle with Xavier was very mental, and like Wolverine was my favorite, but he was so action. Like everyone else was so action. They were
Mm-hmm.
like the one time where you got to see like intellectuals, like these superheroes with their smarts. I love that.
Yeah, that's sick, man. If you had a power, what would it be, bro?
Probably to jump through phones. You know,
Phones, like
jump
travel
through
through the
phones.
lines and shit.
Yeah, like like I could go somewhere on my phone and then I just jump through, and
Oh,
I could be chilling with you. I could be in a different country. I don't know, man. Just wherever I want to be.
that is a very specific answer. If not the most specific, that is very original, dude. That's cool. I like that.
Thank you.
Like jump slash travel through a phone, man. It's
Yeah,
some sort. Yeah.
it'd be dope
Wow.
to be a superhero and all you have is like a phone, and now you're a superhero. Like that's dope to me.
Man, you better carry some chargers with y'all, cause if that phone dies, y'all screwed, man. You know what I mean?
Right? You go to the '60s and they got no chargers there, so use a
Ah,
book.
his weak. Yep, yep. Pest says his weakness, cell phones.
Right?
Um, that being said, would you personally be a hero or a villain?
Would I be a superhero or a supervillain?
Yep.
I would be a superhero.
Right. All right. Any reason for the hero as opposed to a villain?
I'm sorry.
Any reason for being a hero?
Well, I think I would be an anti-hero. I think I'd be like a misunderstood hero, like one of those
Hell
heroes,
yeah.
kind of like Wolverine, that is like, he smokes cigarettes and weed and shit, and like
Yeah,
drinks,
yeah.
and like he's just really misunderstood, but he's got a good heart. Like that would be me, I think.
All right, word, word. That's cool, man. You know, I like hearing these.
Someone said my weakness would be cell phones. Imagine that. That's so funny.
That for real, dude. It's like, oh no, not the cell phones.
But oh yes, the cell phone. Like damn,
No, for sure. Uh oh.
what's up?
Hello? Oh no, I know.
Hello?
I thought I lost you because yeah. Thank God I didn't lose you. Since I can't see anything on here, I'm like, oh. I thought I pressed something and I lost you. All right,
Oh
let's go.
no, no, we good.
Another question, man. We got by Grant Dale. He's asking, has your past affected the art you create, and have you done art about your life? That's
Um,
a great question.
definitely, definitely the art I create is affected by my past. Just 100%. Um, I still go to therapy for a lot of the stuff in my past, so it's a lot of it's like at the forefront on my mind a lot of times. But the way I think like my art kind of expresses my past is more metaphorically. Um, I'll use color as a metaphor. I use like slightly different things as a metaphor. Like for example, like on this painting, you see like this red version of the saint coming up off of the black saint on the bottom. I mean, that is like just a simple metaphor for it could be a metaphor for escaping yourself. It could be a metaphor for like losing an aspect of yourself. Um, it really depends. So a lot of times, like in my art, I'll be talking about my life, but it's very, very metaphoric and like a really microscopic level, kind of.
Word, man. A great question. Thank you, Grant,
Yeah, it was a great
that
question.
for that awesome question, man.
For real, that was amazing.
When you're not creating, dude, and when you're not doing art, or working, what are other things that you like to do, man? I know earlier you said you used to be in punk bands. Is that something you still do on your spare time?
Yeah, I'm still playing in like a lot of bands on my spare time. I make a lot of beats. I work on writing like a lot of like raps and like I skateboard a lot. Um, I'll do like some charity stuff sometimes, like whatever we got going on in the city, stuff like that. I go to like protests and a lot of just like hanging around, and I get a lot of my inspiration really just from like being around people and just kind of observing. So I just like to, I'll just be going out skateboarding and playing music, stuff like that, going to shows.
Dope, dope. Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Do you have any art horror stories? Is there any, yeah, anything that ever's like, hey man, I got this crazy story here because of your graffiti or
A little bit. I mean,
yeah?
like,
Let me
so,
let us know the craziest one, bro.
I mean, I don't know how crazy it is, but I used to live in this town called Minot, North Dakota. I went to high school there. I used to do graffiti there. There was this other kid. I'm not gonna say his name because we're cool, but there was this other dude that used to do graffiti around town, but he wasn't like very good, and he would like scribble a bunch of crap on walls. So he like scribbled some shit on like this art space wall, and they accused me of doing it and like
Mm,
banned me from like going to the
wow.
art gallery and shit based off like some art that I didn't even do, bro. Like it was such
Wow.
a horror, bro. Like to this day, I
Wow.
feel really awkward around them. Like it's like, yo, you guys thought I did that shit. I even was like, yo, you would know if it was my art because it would have been dope, you bastard.
Yeah. Damn, man, that sucks.
Yeah, that was a rough one, bro. That was a rough one. Because it was back
Excuse
when
me.
I was a drug addict. So people were like, I was already having like a lot of anxiety about existing. So like being accused of that, like really fucking bothered me at the time.
Oh yeah, man. I definitely see how that would fuck with you, man. For
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, that was horrible. That was horrible.
All right, man. Now let's get into helping others, man.
I know, Zim. I think I
Is
can
there?
see you coming back.
Oh, you might be able to see me, but I can't see you. You know how the screen usually splits when there's two people on the live? On my screen, all I see is just me, but I hear you perfectly. And people are saying that they see you, but it's whatever, man. As long as we can hear you, dude, and talk to you, that's all that really matters, man. They're gonna have to, support seeing my ugly face for a few. So, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's all good.
So, what's one of the best tips that somebody ever taught you, man, or is one of the best pieces of advice that you learned? I know you gave us one earlier,
One of
which
the
was
best tips.
sticking to it, but my bad, bro. Keep going. Hello?
Um, I think one of the best pieces of advice I've ever gotten was to lean into your art with confidence, because like art never really looks good at first. Like when you're working your piece, the first like long time, it's not going to look good until you're finished with it. So just to kind of like lean into it with confidence, be confident in what you're doing, and just start it and finish it. Never start something and not finish it. It's a missed opportunity.
Yeah, yeah. You know what? I fully agree with that, man. That's a great advice. Any advice or tips you could give to people wanting to join the graffiti world, man? Newcomers. You catch that? Hello? Uh oh. Hopefully I didn't lose him. Hello? Oh, he disappeared. Oh man, that sucks. That really sucks, man. If it's not one thing, it's another. Yeah, dude's definitely cool. His vibes are cool. I'm telling you, it's that type. You just, you can hang with him and stuff. So when people give you those vibes, let me know. Let's see. When people give you those vibes, those are the type of people you want to hang around with, man. You know, those positive people. There you go. But we definitely learned a lot from him, man. And if you guys ain't following, make sure you guys are following the homie Trent, man. Graffiti Counterculture. You guys can find him on YouTube at Graffiti Counterculture, one word. Also find him at www.graffiticounterculture.com. Check out the shop. Check out the homie shop. Hey, Roadhouse Motorcycle. Hey, what's up, brother? Thanks for hopping in. Also follow him here on Instagram, graffiti underscore counter underscore culture. Um, so yeah, man, we were listening to the homie Trent. Make sure you guys give him a follow, and we're definitely gonna have to have him back on in the future, man. Just because I want to give him the actual um, time that he needs. You know what I mean? Same thing with the homie Dano Mike. We had a little technical difficulty last week, and he definitely deserves to come back on. So, hell yeah, man. Let me ask him a quick question, and let me see if he wants to hop back on, or if he wants to just go ahead and save it for next time. Hell, uh, so there we go. Yeah, definitely. Let's go ahead and wait. So what is up, Blackjack Davian? Let's see while we wait for the answer from the homie Graffiti Counterculture. Definitely been a great guest, man. Make sure you guys definitely give him a follow. Y'all know how it is. Cool. He says just go ahead and end it, and we could definitely come back next time. All right. Well, yeah, let's go ahead and end it there, man. Unfortunately, these technical difficulties keep getting in the way. I know for a fact that we didn't even get to it, but let's go ahead and do it now, guys. And as always, got a awesome giveaway today. You guys are seeing this for the first time. This is going to be issue 3, which will be released tomorrow on the 1st. So make sure you guys come back. Make sure you guys give me the likes and all that good stuff, the comments. But this is the Killing Poke. You got a black and white version of this. Hell yeah. So there you go. That's Panda Zim right there, y'all. Panda Zim in your awesome cover. So definitely, Davey, if you want to sit out of this one, you definitely got one coming your way already. So you could sit out of this one, man. But there you guys go. This one is open to the rest. The rest of the actual um, viewers here for you guys. There you go. And how are we gonna do this? Let's go ahead and ask the question with the homie Graffiti Counterculture. First one, I'm gonna keep it super simple. Give me his favorite superhero and villain. Favorite superhero and villain from the homie Graffiti Counterculture. First one to answer correctly, definitely is gonna drop that DM, and I will mail that out. Blackjack Davy, man, you win all the time, bro. But like I said, you got one of these coming already to you, so don't worry about it. You got one secured in the bag. And while you guys are art by Grant Dale, Wolverine and Magneto, boom, there it is. So we got a winner. Awesome, Grant Dale, man. I'm not sure if I have your address, but DM me your address, homie, and I'll definitely send you this. And so yes, sir, man. And that's how it's done, people. I don't know what took everybody so long, but Grandale in with the quick fingers. And there it is. Took it. And there it is, guys. That's episode number 93. Definitely getting closer to that 100. A big thanks to the homie Trent. A big sorry to the homie Trent for all these technical difficulties. Honestly, I have no idea what the hell's going on. But he was a great sport about it, so that's pretty dope. Make sure you guys are following him here on Instagram at graffiti_counter_culture. Make sure you guys are checking out his YouTube videos and definitely subscribing at Graffiti Counterculture, one word. And make sure you guys are checking out his shop for some cool art stuff, sticker packs and whatnot at graffiticounterculture.com. So thank you very much, Trent, for blessing us with your time, homie. Thank you guys, everybody out there viewing the show. Thank you guys for tuning in and definitely sticking around. If you guys stuck around from the beginning to the end, then an extra thank you and shout out to you, man, for just coming in and supporting the show. Hologram was his favorite villain for real, right? That's right, Pez. That's right. Hologram over here. By Art by Grandale. If you guys don't know about Hologram, make sure you guys go check Art by Grandale 98. That being said, guys, thank you very much for coming in. Make sure you guys go like, subscribe, chatting with Zim. You guys can follow me not just here, but also on TikTok, doing that dance bullshit. And no, I don't dance. And definitely follow me and buy some stickers, man. Second City Stickers is open for business. That's me and the little bro. Shout out to them, Nos. We sell stickers and offer a few type of prints for now. Our selection is growing. So definitely go check us out. Make sure you guys are following Monstrous Art Clan, not just on here, but we're also at a .com, monstrousartclan.com. Pretty much a nice collective of artists. So make sure you guys are following us there. And definitely don't forget to Dancing Panda. That's right, Dave. Don't forget to follow the homies Dan Laughing and Live with Seven. He also does interviews, so check out his IGTV. And hopefully we could get the homie Trent on with Seven as well, man. Great artists, great peeps. And that's it, y'all. That's all I have. This week I will definitely put out the lineup as soon as I can. If not by Tuesday, if not tomorrow, then by Tuesday. I got to talk to a few people. Got to see who's coming up. But actually, we actually do have for March our starter, March 7th. So our next guest this Sunday is Mr. Ice Creams. If you guys missed him, make sure you guys head out to Live with Seven. He was on there. And then the homie's coming out to the show here. So that's our next guest, Mr. Ice Creams. As well, followed by Tibbs World in March. We got Shades of Alyssa in March. And Beauty Art. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's BYOODE Art. Beauty Art. She is a dope fine artist. So make sure you guys are here for this month as we get it going. One step closer into the 100th episode. 100th episode most likely will happen sometime in April. And that's for sure. You know, we got a good 6 or 7 more episodes to deal before we go. Don't know exactly what's going on, but stay tuned, y'all. Stay tuned. That being said, thank you guys very much once again. Thanks to the homie Trent, Graffiti Counterculture. And that's it. Stay creating, love one another, and trust the process. I'm out, y'all. Peace.